Will this work? God, I hope this works. Will this work? God, I hope this works. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Alright. I'll give this a few minutes until I start. I have no idea why this keeps getting blurry. There's gotta be a focus option. What can you do, I guess? Unless I go right in front of it close enough, that way it could finally focus, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. Unless I go right in front of it close enough, that way it could finally focus, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. Oh, now it does. Jerk. Well, I guess I might as well start this. Take 2 of trying to live stream after not live streaming for almost a year. Anyways, if you're just tuning in, hi, my name is XeanRPG, and welcome to this series of live stream videos called... Oh boy, my brain is not working right. A look back on XeanRPG 10 years later. Last live stream, which again is about a year ago, is me reacting to my brother's first session of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and my first session of Odin Sphere. Yeah, 1 year ago. It has been a challenging year, as well as internet issues, which surprisingly I still have, despite the fact that we've changed internet providers since. And I mean, overall the internet is good. Every once in a while, for some reason, it decides to disconnect us. So hopefully this time around this will work. Anyways, yeah, a little bit of that spark of live streaming hit me recently, so hopefully this continues. So in this live stream, I'm continuing this, and this time I'll be reacting to my first sessions of Star Ocean: The Second Story and Chrono Trigger. Now, playing Star Ocean: The Second Story after Odin Sphere. What made me want to play that game next? Yeah, I believe it was back in 2012 when I was building up my game collection to include RPGs. I remember going on websites looking for RPGs, and the most common one at the time that I saw was Star Ocean. And I visited a game store back in California where I used to live, and they had a copy of Star Ocean: The Second Story for $20, and I looked at it and I'm like, I've actually seen this name for a while, and I immediately bought it. And it's still the same copy that I have to this day. And I played that game up until I reached Linga. Then after that, I decided to erase my file and save playing that game for a Let's Play. And eventually, in 2015, I Let's Played Star Ocean: The Second Story. So, let's go ahead and react to the first session, which is in the first session's in 3 parts. Hi, Amanda Howard. Welcome to my live stream. You're just in time to watch me react to my first session of Star Ocean: The Second Story. So, let me switch to a different perspective. What does that mean? Yeah, well. Okay, F2, and nice. Okay, it captured that perfectly. So, yeah, I'll know. Hold on. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and react to the first session of Star Ocean: The Second Story. If the play button can work, which I don't... Oh, there we go.
Man, that opening was longer than Odin Sphere's opening. Or maybe it's about the same. Anyways,
I have no idea why I brought that up.
Xean here, and welcome to this next Xean Plays, this time in Star Ocean, the second story. The second game in the Star Ocean series.
Yeah.
Now, I do have the original Star Ocean for the SNES on an emulator, and I am playing it currently, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still have a ways of playing the original Star Ocean on emulation, but I've also have since bought a physical copy of Star Ocean for the Super Famicom. So even if I wanted to play the game, I have no ways of playing it physically since I don't have a modified Super Nintendo or the original Super Famicom, so emulation will have to do.
Stereo. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah. Sadly, we won't be getting a Xean Plays Mother / Earthbound Beginnings.
Right.
I don't know, I guess the JNES's recording time can only withstand, I think, maybe 10 minutes?
Yeah. Excuse me for covering my mouth. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. I remember after Odin Sphere, I wanted to play Mother 1 or Earthbound Beginnings, and I thought it'd be a good idea to play it through emulation, but I didn't have a good screen capture for my computer at the time, and I wanted to use the built-in recording software within JNES, and it seemed like it would only record for up to 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know if they've updated it since, but obviously that plan didn't fall through.
Or even less, I don't know. So, in replace of that, I actually tried playing Golden Sun on my
Right.
Nintendo GameCube's Game Boy player, and the quality of that was terrible. Vibration always on.
Yeah, for Golden Sun, that was an interesting. I kind of wish I hadn't deleted my first attempt of Golden Sun. I never posted it. I had archive footage, but I've, after a while, deleted those. But yeah, I tried playing Golden Sun through the Game Boy player, and I didn't have S-video cables at the time, so it was composite, and I cropped the screen and stretched it, and that made the image quality even more blurry. Yeah, I don't have the GameCube or Game Boy player. I have given it to my sister, and if I were to play Golden Sun or any Game Boy Advance games nowadays, it would have to be through emulation, and I actually know how to make the image quality look HD-like.
Claude or Rena? I'm actually going to make one file. One for Claude and one for Rena. That way I would like to see the opening of Rena. Actually, I'm going to play Rena's story as a extra for this Xean Plays.
I'm actually glad I did something like this where, well, like I just said, I feel like obviously I didn't do both complete playthroughs of Claude and Reyna. Just a playthrough of Claude and Reyna as an extra. Yeah, not a whole lot of games had this. I mean, the only other two games I could think of that had something like this was Tales of Exelia and, to my surprise, the latest Star Ocean game, which is the Divine Force.
So yeah. So Claude. Just Claude Kenny. Where's the okay? Okay, there it is. So yeah. Can't play Earthbound Beginnings unless I have a Wii U. Can't play Golden Sun unless I get a better card.
Can't play Earthbound Beginnings unless I have a Wii U. I actually bought a Wii U back in 2017, and I immediately downloaded Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound. And like I mentioned before, if I were to play Golden Sun, now it'd be through emulation. It doesn't matter what capture card you use. It really just depends on, how you go through with capturing video.
A better system. So I only have 5 games within the schedules. First was Odin Sphere, and this time in Star Ocean Second Story.
I'm trying to think what those 5 games were. So, I think it was Odin Sphere, Star Ocean, Chrono Trigger. Okay, I guess it was those 5 games. Never mind.
Let me read this for a second. Man, I'm just gonna go with standard.
Only the vast reaches of outer space can hold the myriad dreams of 10 billion.
I remember leaving a comment in the first part of this playthrough trying to correct the opening prologue, and I think what I put down was correct. I did mention that if I did make a mistake after all this time, then please correct me, but I think what I've put down so far a couple years back was correct. But here, there's a bunch of things that I couldn't hear, so there are a lot of typos.
But of course, some of them are nightmares.
Which I'll correct as we go on.
How about some subtitles, you jerk? That's fine. During editing, I will add. Oh my god.
I did mention this in Final Fantasy VII as well. The TV I had at the time which I actually still have. It's just not being used. The original PlayStation games, whenever they switch to FMV sequences, it keeps changing resolutions. So my TV, for some reason, when that happens, it cuts the audio for a few seconds. And I'm using my camera audio to capture the game's audio. So I'm not using the captured video's audio, since I didn't have headphones to play the game through. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I'm sure it'll come up.
First contact with the Amazon. The intelligent life forms of the planet Lazonia began a confrontation with the Earth Federation.
First of all, it's Lazonia, not Razonia.
War erupted in a violent maelstrom.
I had no idea that maelstrom was a word at the time.
In the space year 342, aboard the battleship
Calnus.
he led our forces to victory in battle against Lazonia. And
Lazonia again.
bound. In the space year 345, he solved the mystery of the virus outbreak on the undeveloped frontier planet.
Frontier planet.
Then thwarted the treacherous plot hatched in the aftermath of the war by G.
Treacherous plot. In the aftermath of Lazonia by G.A. Revorse, leader of the planet Farget.
Leader of the planet Farget. In recognition of his meritorious service, he was promoted to admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. He was my father, and no one respected him more than me. I also knew that he held a fine position as an officer in the Earth Federation. Yet, I am my own person. I will not be merely the son of Admiral Ronicus J. Kennedy,
Ronix.
General of the Earth Federation.
Now, there's probably going to be no...
I am here.
Okay, shut up, Claude.
Give him a break, he's only 19.
Oh my god, this is ending up like my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. The video cuts off for some odd reason.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is on PlayStation 1, so... yeah. All that you saw there was Star Ocean 1, just in animated form, although I doubt the SNES game actually has it.
No.
Anyways,
Nah, it didn't. The only thing impressive about the original Star Ocean was the fact that, what was it? It was one of the few SNES games that made use of the 48 megabyte memory on board the cartridge, so it was able to pack in a lot of data, including some voice actings in the opening and battle sequences. Although, I do kind of wish that the original Star Ocean was made for the original PlayStation, like the Second Story. Can you imagine that? You know, kind of like in the Second Story, where in Disc 1, you travel on Planet Expel, and Disc 2, you travel on Energy Need. If the original Star Ocean was made for the original PlayStation, Disc 1 should be traversing Roke, and Disc 2, Farget. That would be awesome.
well, any results different from the pre-landing survey? No. There continues to be no apparent response at any frequency. The field itself seems familiar to magnetic energy, but its characteristics are still unclear.
Alright, let me pause for a second and take one good look at... Okay, I'm still good, so let's keep going.
Does that mean that it is absorbing the waves generated by the sensor? Try spectral analysis of magnetic waves emitted by the field.
Be prepared to have pausing in between sentences for me.
Claude, you've made it to Ensign. If there's any reason to have to defend yourself, use this. I wonder if that's the same phase gun he used in Star Ocean, because I've read like he doesn't use a sword, he uses a phase gun.
Joke's on you, since I've played the original Star Ocean enough and played through First Departure numerous times. He has not once used a phase gun, so I have no idea where I was getting this information.
What's wrong? Nervous? No. That's not it. Claude, you're an ensign now. You'll have to be bolder than that. That's not really it. Listen, this phase gun will shoot when you press the L1 button during a battle. If a battle starts, use it, okay? I like to enunciate, people.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the right word. Commodore. It's no use. Nothing in the database matches it. Nothing, eh? Alright, then we'll just have to get closer. No, I'm not moving Claude, just so you know. Man, the last time I attempted to play this game was about 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah, about
I
the time,
left
yeah.
off at this one place, so until we reach that one place, that's when I'll be playing this game blind.
I mentioned that place was Linga. As soon as I hit Linga, I knew that I wanted to let's play this game, so yeah.
Who would build such a thing, and why? What is going on? I guess we'll just have to look around the dome's entrance. Man, I gotta freaking press the X button.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea. Everyone case the area.
Oh, I think it's because the X button on that PlayStation controller that I was
move, good
using
sir.
has a hard time pressing.
Please. Safety is the first priority. Be careful.
You know, I mentioned that the characters are moving. I'm not moving them one bit. I remember when Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness was out. I think they made it a big deal that the game uses seamless cutscenes, where when you're in the middle of gameplay, like when you're traversing an area, that for some reason the game comes to a screeching halt where characters talk amongst themselves. Yeah, that doesn't really work in today's day and age, unfortunately, because we're kind of expected to have legit cutscenes. It worked for games like this, although whether or not it breaks the pacing of speedrunning these days is up for debate. But it worked for games like the original Star Ocean and Second Story because of the technology used at the time, so yeah.
Alright, I'm moving now. Now, if you just regularly press on the D-pad, you walk, but if you hold down... What button is it? Oh, circle. Hold down circle, then you run. And of course, like many RPGs, triangle is the menu button.
And you know what's funny? I actually have the Second Story R for PlayStation 5, and that game doesn't allow you to access the menu until you hit Arlia Village. And I'm like, why? What's stopping me from going into my inventory aside from forcing a tutorial on me?
Now I'm gonna turn on analog, that way I can move with the analog stick and run at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do not like to press additional buttons when sprinting. I'll play Final Fantasy VII for that. Ensign Kenny, why such a huge dome? Can we open it? I don't know. There must be a switch or a sensor somewhere. Aha! There's that over there, but let's talk to these guys first. Might there be some way to open the door? Yeah, I get it, man. Claude, check out this area. Fine, I'll open it. If I can. There we go. Dad? I mean, Commodore. That's totally me. If ever I'm at the commands of my own father. What is it, Claude?
I've helped out my dad, but I was never under his command.
Man, I sound out of character with everyone in this game.
To be fair, I don't know how to make my voice. I think my voice could sound young enough to where I could pull off voicing a late teenager, but definitely not deep enough to voice, like, say, a commander or a father.
There's something here. It appears to be some kind of control device. It may have something to do with the door to the dome. Good work, Claude. I assume that's how you pronounce his name. I heard like Claude can be some type of an insult. So that's just me. How about it? Can you determine what?
I think that was a Nostalgia Critic reference. One fan called him such a word, which I have no idea how to spell. Nor do I want to know how, so.
What this panel is for? With some time, I may be able to. Why'd you cut your sentence off from there?
I think
Okay, I guess it's not working.
when an ellipsis happens, then that 9 times out of 10 it should continue, but
There! It opened.
guess not.
What does it look like inside?
Pure darkness.
There does not seem to be any kind of sensor at the entrance. We'll just have to explore. Alright then, we'll investigate the interior. We have no idea about what lies ahead. Each member must take all possible precautions. Heck, even I don't sound like a leader.
Yeah. I never want to take
Alright, I
charge
can
of
move.
anything.
Ah, there's that thing. But let me talk to this. Ensign, this is my duty area. Please find another. This is my spot. Don't take it. It seems as if there was a gigantic eternal explosion. What could it be on such a small planet? Yeah, when I saw that opening, I was all like, and the plot to Final Fantasy VII. Now this is a saving area. Yep, see? Save point. I knew what it was the first time I played this game. Anyways, just go into your menu, go down to data, and just save. Slot 1. Yes.
Speaking of which, I actually left off on my own file of Star Ocean: The Second Story several years back. I'm at the Hoffman Ruins in Claude's scenario. I should really get back to playing that game, but I'm trying to find ways of playing games on original hardware without the means of using the discs. And the original PlayStation, there's a tough way to get that to be done, and I don't like either option, so I'll have to play it on disc. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have much to say. That's perfectly fine, don't worry.
And it actually doesn't take forever like Final Fantasy VII.
Believe me, at my job today, which I got off half day today because of 4th of July week, here I see my coworkers talking amongst themselves, and I'm just standing there thinking, I need to do something. I'm here at work.
Man, I like how these 2D characters are on... No, wait. Drawing characters are on this 2D background. It's actually kind of cool.
Sprites.
Who made it? And for what? Claude, what are you doing? We haven't finished our analysis of that device. Find another area to investigate. Jeez, Pops, fine. I think I found something. Claude, stop being so reckless. Wait till we found... Wow. Wait until we find out about what that device is. It's alright, there's no need to worry. We have no idea what that device is. Stay clear. Claude, come back now. Do not approach that device yet. You're too dumb to live, Claude. We'll get nothing done if we keep fretting like this. It's true that dangerous things often look like nothing special. Coordinates 214-3-68 97-78 One gate open.
I like to. Obviously, that's a computer talking. It'd be funny if it spoke like that. As if it's actually reading from some type of transcript.
I'm being dragged. Yeah, hey, what the? Ah. I
Right.
want to scream. Some people in this area are asleep.
Yeah, for my playthroughs, whenever I start a session, it's usually early in the mornings, and by the time that happens, some people in the same house are still asleep. So, then again, it pretty much proved fruitless considering the house at the time. Those walls are not thick, so everyone can hear you. And even then, later on, I tried implementing my own voice acting in this playthrough, and yeah, it tends to be a bit loud, so
I'm probably already interrupting them with my normal talking, my normal loud talking.
my normal loud talking, I try to keep myself quiet these days.
He disappeared. Claude? Commodore. It's all my fault. Now, ever since I've stopped at that one place, I'm not going to tell you when until we get there.
Too late, I already told them. Alright, let me check the status of my stream, and it's still pretty good. Streamlabs, still pretty good. Okay, let's continue.
When I last played this game, I have yet to find his father, so I'm still in the current area I'm in. Huh? Yeah, I do not like making those noises. Like, ooh, ah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of... I mean, I get when you're... Excuse me. I get when you're in pain or there's a light inconvenience, but I've never been a fan of noise makings when you're getting up or waking up. You're like, ah! I don't know.
I'll just get straight to the point whenever I'm in a dangerous situation like this. What the? It's that...
Here's my question for you, Amanda. Let's see. This playthrough was 10 years ago, and here I am now. Do I still sound the same? I asked this in my first series of live streams when I was reacting to Die Hack Infection. I mimicked my Xean here, and welcome to this Xean Plays. And I'm like, do I sound any different? I hope so.
I was exploring Milocenia. Then I was
Milokenia.
surrounded by the light, and you went to heaven, good sir. What is this place? His voice is deeper than mine, by the way. And he's younger than me.
It's okay.
Father?
He's voiced by
Where's
Spike
everyone?
Spencer in the remaster.
That's it. My communicator.
Slightly different.
No use. I get no response.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, you're in the middle of a forest where you lack any signal. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Must have been beamed somewhere. There's no point in just sitting here. I have to figure out where I am. Yeah, if there's one thing I like in the Star Ocean games, it's the music.
Oh yeah.
Judging by the look of the place.
It was actually a disappointment when I first played Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness, which, after reacting to this first session, I'll give you the rundown of my experience with the Star Ocean series. But when I first played Integrity and Faithlessness, I was disappointed by the fact that it reused music tracks from Star Ocean Till the End of Time and Star Ocean The Last Hope. And I think, yeah, the majority of the tracks, the majority of the music in that game was taken from those two games. I think under half were original pieces. Yeah.
This might be an undeveloped planet. Wonder where the heck I've gone to. Can I move, please, Claude? Okay, I guess not. Someone's there? Huh? Hi there, Rena. Look out, he came from Dr. Wily.
Nostalgia Critic reference.
Looks nothing like something out of Dr. Wily, but you know. Oh, I didn't set my gun, I think.
It's okay, it's been preset.
Oh, I'll do that now. Such a... Oh, alright, okay.
While she is in danger, let's look at my pockets.
Come here, monster! Dun dun dun.
Bad. Here's the enemy. Ha! Ha! Burn!
There we go.
Burn! Burn!
There.
Unexpectedly weak.
Yeah, pretty much just press X to target on an enemy, but don't take forever, and then press X again to attack.
Hey!
Do the same thing when you're pressing, like when you have an attack set on R1 and R1 and L1. But only if you're close, when you have manual attacks.
Yeah, little did I know that there is a close-up and far-away option of the same attack. I think it wasn't until in Second Evolution that I realized that, especially when using Claude's attack Helmet Split, where he jumps up and stabs you in the air. Didn't realize... I mean, they fixed that in Second Evolution, where even if you're far away, it's like he teleports his way just to stab you in the head.
Like with hand-to-hand combat. Whew. Made it just in time. Huh? Oh no. Now I've done it. I've used the phase gun without thinking. Rats. That was careless. I might be busted on the undeveloped planet protection treaty. Ah, they mentioned this in... I think they mentioned this in the first Star Ocean game. But...
What's funny about the fan translation of the original Star Ocean is that it pretty much took cues from this game's translation, even going as far as to calling symbology heraldry. So,
I think it was worded differently.
the same could be said for the underdeveloped protection treaty.
But that was the only way to save her. It couldn't be helped. Hi. Are you alright? That was a close shave. Now there's something I want to ask you.
I don't know why I cut off that. So.
Hey, wait a minute. I probably might be the most boring guy just to chase down someone. She's gone.
Out of
Now to chase
context.
after her. I'm glad you waited for me. Sorry about running off like that. It's okay. It's just that I was so surprised. It all happened so suddenly. I see. Were you afraid? Well, maybe a little. But I'm really sorry about that. After you have saved me and all. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And you did wait up for me after all. Gosh, I'm forgetting my manners. My name is Rena Lanford. Me? I'm Claude. Claude Kinney. Pleased to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Mr. Claude? Are you going to say something back then?
Back there, not back
Oh, that's
then.
right. It's nothing really, but... Where are we?
I did mention in the playlist description for this playthrough that a lot of mistakes happened during this playthrough. There were a lot of missables, including private actions, and the very fact that I can't read. Can't read words, and I make pauses in between sentences.
Yeah, I'm not from here, lady. So...
She doesn't know that.
Yeah. Hey, another save point. Are you a traveler? Oh. Yeah, well, something like that. Where do you come from? I'm from Earth. Okay, now I can press on those bubbles. Now that's cute. Earth? Where exactly is that? I guess you wouldn't know, of course.
Although, even if she said it like that, it would still sound the same, so she would still say Earth as in EARTH, so...
Well, how should I put it? I know, it's a place far away from here. I think it's really far away. Faraway place? Me? I've never left this continent. Wow. Do you mean somewhere on the other side of the continent of L? Well, I guess so. That's quite a trip. Mr. Clyde, across the bridge, here is Arlia. So this is the village where you live. But is it okay for me to barge in like this without notice? Don't worry about it. I want to thank you for formally saving me. Formally for saving me, Jesus. Yeah, be prepared for some misreadings. It's pretty much like
I would like to formally ask for saving you.
Zephyr playing Paper Mario. You needn't bother with that. I really didn't do anything. Anyway, don't worry about it. We can't do much entertaining anyway. Was that a mistranslation or was I reading that wrong?
Did
in
I?
my head?
I think
don't
I
know.
did read that wrong. Let me see that again.
Can't do
We can't do much entertaining anyway.
much entertaining anyway.
That's just a
Was that a
oddly
mistranslation or was I reading
worded
that wrong
statement.
in my head? I don't know. Can't move yet. Welcome to Arlia.
can't move yet. Gamers these days love skippable cutscenes, so
Haven't smelled such clean air in a long time. I wish I could smell some clean air. Hate where I live.
yeah.
Is there any other kind? Yes, the air where I used to live was very dirty. I know how you feel, Claude.
Yeah. In the area in California where I used to live, eventually the atmosphere turned a little bit smoggy. I heard it's gotten worse since after we moved here, so it's probably not going to get any better.
Is that so? That is terrible. Maybe so. I really feel good. The air is not going anywhere, so breathe as much as you like, as long as you have a crap ton of trees.
Or a big lung.
Mr. Clyde, I need to go home first. Why don't you just walk around the village for a while? I will do that. I'll be back soon. Back soon? Back soon? Wait, what's that reference? Unless they have actually seen a 2011 movie. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Sorry for coughing. I reference that quote constantly these days with my family. Winnie the Pooh, the 2011 animated movie.
This is just terrible. I must find some means of getting back. I will start by asking the people in this village some questions. Yay! Arlia Village. That's where I'm at. Let's talk to this schmuck. This place is Arlia. Don't you even know that? No, I don't, good sir. Can I go inside here? Doesn't look like I can. Nope. Doesn't look like I can go into any... Oh, wait, what about this one? Belding Church. You're wearing such weird clothes. Where did you buy them? Earth? Where is that shop? I like it when they say Earth like that. Though I can't hear what they're saying.
Cloudy as in
enhanced remake.
almost rainy, or
even then I can't find a copy of that one.
smoggy?
The priest said that the warrior will come soon. What do you mean by that, good sir? Ah, you are a traveler. I hear rumors of many demons appearing along the roads. To be traveling at such a time, you must have a reason to take such risks. May God's divine protection be upon you. Thanks, I guess, but I'll be needing a lot of health items for my safety, good sir. But
Clearly, Claude is an atheist. Raining. Oh, yeah. Speaking of rain, I went to pay a few utilities earlier, and when I went into town, by the time I got that utility paid off, it started pouring rain. Then I went to the gas station and bought some Dr. Pepper, and yeah.
thanks anyway. Milosinia?
Milokenia.
This is Arlia, the village of the south tip of the continent. Oh, wait, door. Oh boy. We got some lovebirds.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Were you okay in the earthquake? Earthquakes? Earthquakes don't bother me, but I can't stand lightning.
You know what's funny? I actually kind of questioned the word of earthquake in regards to expel. Technically, this, I mean, anything like dirt, rock, that's earth. That's an element. But this is expel, not earth. So would it be an expel quake? I probably might be thinking too hard on this, but I don't know. It's a dumb thought I had years ago.
I hate earthquakes. There are so many earthquakes lately. I hate it. Funny because I have yet to felt an earthquake. Well, technically I did feel a little bit of light tremors in my life. Blueberry, I think that's a health item.
I actually did feel an earthquake sometime last year. It was at night. I was asleep and I felt the house rumble just a little, and then it did shake a little, not too much to where things fell, but yeah, I felt an earthquake. Although, I should really keep in mind that just because an earthquake doesn't cause any damage where I'm at, it caused catastrophic damage elsewhere. So.
Rose hips, God knows what that is. I have felt little rumbles, but not enough to knock things off walls or some furniture, I guess. But no, I haven't felt an actual humongo earthquake. A spaceship? What's that? Is it something to eat? I don't know. A spaceship doesn't sound like anything to eat. Are you crazy, kiddo? Leather armor.
I could have made a Jimmy Neutron reference right there.
Ooh, yes. Yeah. I've played enough RPGs to realize what weapon equipment is. 20 fall. The money is still the same. Resurrection bottle. Ah, God, these are hard to come by, so make sure you know how to play this game properly. Well, if you know how. Anyways, let me go into my menu.
Play the game properly. I wonder. Hold on for just a second. Whoops, that is not the button I was looking for. I meant to go here. Okay. Oh, I forgot. That was a weird thing. Even though I'm pressing F1 to get my perspective, it affects other things, and I have no idea how to turn that off. Anyways, let me see if I have what I'm looking for on the desktop. Yep, it's still there. Okay, let's go back to F2. Yep, there it is. And all right, let's continue.
Go into equipment, Claude. Oh, it's already on. Well, that's dandy. Good sir. May I help you? You can find almost anything in here in Mr. Hearn's store. What can I do you for? Oh, frig you. You're just like the first game. Yeah, for the first game, I can't shop for weapons or armor. Only items for now.
I think that was a present day Rogue problem. Past Rogue didn't have that issue.
Machine? What is that? A thing that moves by itself? Does that have something to do with the heraldry arts? If so, then talk to the master of heraldry. Man, that's a tongue twister if I've ever seen one.
Oh, believe me. I pronounce that word as heraldry, even though I think it's pronounced heraldry. It reminds me of seraphic. It's either that or seraphic. I've heard it both ways. I guess it's a tomato type of thing.
What? I don't understand. I think... I forgot where Rena's house is, but I think it's one of these two.
No.
So I'm gonna go in here right after I... Actually, let me talk to her first. Rena just hurried home flustered. I wonder what happened. No, fuck!
Yeah.
I was wrong yet again. Remember, it's always the last house you search that's her home. So where is he now?
Would that be good game design?
He's
Search
looking around the
everywhere
village
and
at
save the last house for last.
Rena? Ahem. Huh? Excuse me? Oh, Mr. Clyde. What is the matter? I was just walking around the village and found my way here. Of course. But you surprised me. I'm playing this on the actual PlayStation 1, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Was I interrupting something? No, of course not. Mother, this is Mr. Clyde. The one I was talking about? Whoa. Is this him?
I'm just
Pleased to
imagining
meet
her
you,
say
Mr.
something
Clyde.
like, "This is Mr. Clyde, mother."
I am Westa, Rena's mother. My daughter told me that you saved her when she was in danger. Ah, shucks, it was nothing. I don't even say shucks. Certainly not. If you had come along a little later, it would have been tragic. I keep telling her it is too dangerous, so don't go in the Shingo forest. But that girl doesn't listen.
I'm right here.
Oh, Mom, cut it out. Rena, I'm just thinking about you. Mr. Clyde, sorry to keep you waiting, but I'm finished here, so why don't I show you around the village? Okay, let's go. Bye, Mom. I won't be long. Okay, fine. Take care. Nice to meet
Fine.
you, ma'am.
You know what's funny? I've seen some people, they write ma'am wrong. They forgot the apostrophe and the second A, so they spell it M-A-M. And I'm just like, no.
Sorry about that. Mom gets so excited. Don't worry about it. She's just like my mom. Oh, really? Yeah, my mom's even worse. I'd like to show you. Let's go.
I don't like saying
Sounded bad, I forgot.
tee
Thank you.
either.
Anyways, let's go in here. Oh, frag me.
Ha
I wanted to oh, okay, never mind. This is the house of the mayor of Arlia Village. He is a very smart man, but he doesn't seem to be here. That's fine, I want to explore his area and take his goods. Reminds me of Spoon's review of Final Fantasy X. We're in an RPG. Let's steal everyone's stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything, but let's talk to her anyways. Ah, Rena. Regis, yeah, Regis has gone to Salva. He will be back soon. Back soon.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, shut up. Also, the loading in this game is actually kind of quick.
That's what I love about the Star Ocean series. Yeah, the load times tend to be quick. It wasn't until Star Ocean 4 that load times between rooms has significantly lengthened, but they fixed that in the 4K and HD remaster for the PlayStation 4 Pro. And I'm playing Star Ocean: The Divine Force on PlayStation 5, and yeah, the load times when going in between areas is pretty darn fast. I'm glad to see that they
even for a PlayStation 1 game
kept up with that tradition.
Let's go down. And let's go in here. The man of this house is a carpenter. Jesus? He is now working on a big job in the neighboring town.
Nice
so
Jesus reference, sir.
For some time. So the two kids are home alone? Yes, I feel sorry for them. I came over to tell them stories as much as I can. Brenna, you really are nice, aren't you? Not really. Oh, stop it. Can I get this, please? Thank you.
You are a big softy, aren't
Sorry,
you?
Jam. Hey, kids. Miss Rena. Is your dad off again to work today? Yes, he'll be gone for oh my god. The last time my dad did that was decades ago. Well, not literally decades ago, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, my dad used to work in the oil field, and there was a time where he would be gone for a week or two. Man.
But we'll be okay. I'll protect my little sister. Yeah, we aren't lonely. Big Brother's here, and Miss Rena plays with us. Will you tell us a story today? I'm sorry, I'm a little busy today. Next time, okay? Okay, next time. Seeing how... never mind. I was gonna say... Well... Should I talk to her again? Nah. Well, let's see. Due to the fact that I can't buy items in the first game yet, as far as I know, I just died in the first Star Ocean game. I'm not gonna restart the file. I'm gonna see where I did wrong.
What's funny about the original Star Ocean and First Departure even, I've read numerous comments saying that those games are easy. I would argue and say that those games are actually pretty fairly difficult. Not too difficult. The only reason why it would be considered easy is because enemies, including bosses, don't have a lot of health. If they had a lot of health to begin with, I'm sure people would change their opinions on how they view the difficulty in those games. Raining and thunder. Yeah, the perfect combo. Man. I remember live streaming Kingdom Hearts 2 almost during a thunderstorm. That was fun.
This is Mr. Hearn's General Store. They sell lots of useful things. Something smells good. That is the smell of herbs. Are you kidding me, Claude? I live on Earth and I know what herbs are.
Perspective, Xean. Perspective.
Yes, medicine that heals. Actually, no, stretch that. I don't plant any vegetables and I know what herbs are. I don't plant any plants and I know what herbs are. I think that's the correct saying, but you know. That heal wounds, an absolute necessity for traveling.
For all I know, the future probably doesn't have herbs at all. In fact, I'm actually working on a story, and it takes place 200 years into the future, and fruit is considered extremely rare. So if you're going to buy it, it will cost you a pretty penny. But the people in my story eat recreations of foods, and that satisfies their hunger more than enough.
Is that right? Herbs. I've never heard them. You've never heard of herbs and you're from Earth. I forgot most of the stuff in this game. However, I do remember most of what happens, especially where I last left off in this game. It's amazing you made it this far without them. I know, try playing this game without healing yourself, and from getting hit.
In fact, I remember the first time I played this game, I didn't do anything with the skills mechanic, and yet I made it all the way to Linga without much of an issue, and I have no idea how I was able to do that. Unless I'm remembering wrong, that could be another possibility.
Speaking of items, let me see here. Blueberry, yeah. What's a rose hip? Heals wounds. I doubt it heals your health.
It can.
Medicine revives a fallen friend. Strawberry jam. God knows what that does. I only got... Let me see. Are you on an errand today? No. Can I buy some stuff, good sir? Man, blackberries are expensive. I need some MP too. Sandals. Rose hip. Spectacles. I think spectacles are in the first game. Anyways, I'll just get...
Yeah, they're in the first game.
3 of these.
In fact, they stopped being a thing after this game.
And that's pretty much it. Won't be getting items until probably maybe the next town. Anyways, let's go here. This is the house of the newlywed couple. They are so lovey-dovey that it is embarrassing just watching them.
They make me sick.
I see.
Oh, you should have talked with them. They have hilarious dialogue.
This is the... Unless I can enter there somehow, but I don't know how. This is the Arlia's church. This is where we hold weddings in the village. The priest here is very earnest and is always there for us when we need advice or guidance. He sounds like a wonderful man. Yes, we all depend on him. I think that's it? No. Of course it's not it.
And we're on part 3. So let me check on the status of the stream again. And yeah, it's still running good. Streamlabs, yep. Let's continue.
Okay, I've already went in there, in there, in there. Man, this is a small village. Yeah, it seems like that's it. Unless I am missing something, then this is going to be one long Final Fantasy VII wannabe Xean Blaze.
I kind of wish that house was
I'm supposed to talk to the humans next.
enterable.
Good morning, sir. Hi, Rena. My, you are chipper today. Alright, talk to humans, because I've been to everywhere. Oh, this is a guy, an acquaintance of yours, Rena? Your boyfriend, maybe? Oh no, he just saved me. It's nothing like that. It was a joke, but you take it so seriously. You're so cute. Yeah, taking it seriously is what makes people let you go off guard, I guess. Yeah, don't let your guard down when people say something like that. That's their prey. Haven't seen Mr. Allen in a while. Well, he'll be coming soon. Wonder what has happened. Who is this Mr. Allen? He is a childhood playmate of mine. He's from a neighboring town. So that's it. Okay, talk to humans.
Talk to humans. Oh yeah, this is another thing I've noticed in regards to Star Ocean. I just said talk to other humans. I have no idea why. I mean, yeah, they do look human, but they're supposed to be aliens. So you shouldn't refer to them as humans. At most, I think you would you would collectively refer to them as people, which is something Edge has said numerous times in Star Ocean: The Last Hope, which I actually agree with. Like, they're referred to their respective races, but collectively they're all called people, and I actually kind of like that. There's a line in Star Ocean 6 where the aliens refer to themselves as humans, and I'm all like, ooh, yeah, no. Yeah, I think they fixed the translation issues for this game and the first game in First Departure and Second Evolution, so those are my preferred way of playing those games.
Yeah. You said the same thing. Let me talk to this kid. Oh, wait, I already did talk to this kid. Okay, let me talk to her. His name is Mr. Claude. He said that he is in the middle of a journey. Is that so? Thought he was a stranger. Of course I'm a stranger unless you know my name. Anyways, I think that's it. Oh, Rena, that was quick. But good timing. I just now finished the preparations. Preparations? Yeah, frigging big dinner. Or lunch, God knows. I can't see the sun in this game. Oh, Mom. What is this mountain of food for? Doesn't it look good? I did my best to make it. I'm not talking about that. What is it? You want to eat? I just wanted to fix something for Mr. Claude in gratitude for him saving it. I could understand that, but don't you think it is a bit much? Oh no, nothing like yummies in my tummy. Don't you think so? Don't you know how much young men eat? Mr. Claude, you must be hungry, right? Well, now that you mention it... See? Young men have no problem eating this much.
Well...
Eat as much as you like. Okay. Oh, Mom.
I may be considered a young man by many an old people, but lately I've noticed the limits of how much I can eat, so I don't think I could eat too much anymore.
Wow. I don't think I could eat for an hour. Ugh, I've heard of mukbang and I wouldn't eat that much food.
Yeah.
Ugh. Can't eat anymore. I'm finished. You did have a clean... You didn't have to clean your plate. Are you okay? I'm fine. I've got an iron stomach. You know, when I was a kid, I could eat anything, but as soon as you're an adult, you can only eat as little as God knows what.
Yeah.
That silly mother of mine made too much. That's fine, we could pack that for our journey later, lady.
Oh, if only we could.
But it was really good. My mother couldn't make such good food. Even if it's flattery, I'm still happy. I'm glad you liked it. I'll be downstairs helping Mother clean up. You can relax upstairs for a while. Oh yeah. I've read on the back of the game's case, there are 80 endings. I'm probably going to just finish the game with just one out of the 80 endings.
Well, maybe a handful.
So if you don't like the ending, I'm sorry.
I mean, I've watched a series of YouTube videos. Excuse me. Sorry. Showing the many different endings you can get, and yeah, not all of them are winners. Huh. Yeah, not all of them are winners. There are actually some endings that I don't like, but the ones that I was able to unlock, they are the ones that I do like.
I do not want to replay the game a lot of times just to figure out what the ending I want will look like. Boy, am I full. However, maybe I could show just a few endings, but that will probably be it. Mom. I wonder how Mom is doing. There is really no need to worry, but I must find a way to get back home. That Rena. I wonder what's keeping her. I want to go down. I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. Fine, I'll go down. I'll go down because the game tells me to. Rena said to stay upstairs.
Ooh, that's one thing speedrunners would hate. They would have to wait until a certain time when Westa appears.
You literally have to wait for Rena.
Yeah.
Oh, what's out here? Oh. I shouldn't be going into someone else's room without permission. Huh. I assume that... Nah, that's not a... good... Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Westa. I'm sure her name's probably fixed in the enhanced remake.
No, it's
Mr.
the same.
Claude, I hope you like the food. Do you think I made too much? Not at all. It was really good. Thank you for dinner. Okay, it was dinner. Oh, really? You are quite welcome. Was it really good? Yes! That'd probably be me there.
Yeah.
Really?
Still.
Really? Yes! Oh, I am glad. I just wouldn't know what to do if the warrior didn't like my food. You know, I'm sure a warrior wouldn't care if the food was horrible. They'd eat it if they're starving. Oops. Mother, I'm back.
Man, this is actually taking a while. I'm surprised.
Oh my goodness, Rena. What have I done? What is the matter, Mother? Why are you so flustered? I did it. You did what? I am asking you, what is the matter? I said it. What did you say? The warrior. Makes me think of that Disturbed song. You said that? And what did Mr. Claude say? He didn't seem to really understand. Of course not. I'm confused. I just landed here.
They don't know that.
What's going on? What? See? He agrees. Please just calm down. He doesn't. He does not understand the situation, right? Hey, is that the mayor?
You know what's funny about the mayor?
Mr. Claude.
He's the only character on Expel other than Reyna that has long ears.
So you are Mr. Claude. Pleased to meet you. My name is Regis. I am the mayor of this village. Yes, I am Claude.
Yes, I am Xean.
I was told that you saved Rena in the Shingo forest. I'm very grateful. Again, it was nothing. I'd probably be the biggest jerk in the village.
I sound like my younger sister.
Rena told me that you are on the middle of a journey. You are in the middle of a journey. Well, I wouldn't use such a grandiose word. Or perhaps the continent of Liqueur. Liqueur or something. Well, I don't really... You don't know where you are and you are not clear on your destination. Quite a strange traveler, I must say. What are you trying to say? At the risk of being rude, I must say that you are lying, Mr. Claude. You are no simpler traveler. If I'm no traveler, then what am I? A man from another world, the warrior of legend. You are merely disguising yourself as a traveler to spy upon the world. Am I wrong? Are you not the warrior who has come to save us? What? Hang on. Just a minute here. On what grounds do you say that? As for grounds, I can cite our local legends which have been passed down through the ages. They say when this land is threatened with a menace and the people are suffering, a warrior wearing alien raiments
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced.
shall appear. He shall carry a sword of light and save the people. You wear alien raiments and carry a sword of light. Do you need further proof? I don't have anything like that sort of light. But when you saved me, you used a weapon that shoots out a dazzling beam of light, didn't you? Well, that was. Might this be a different person? No, he's the same person. I understand about the sort of light. It is not exactly a sort of light, but I do have such a weapon. But that does not make me some sort of warrior. This must be some sort of mistake. Why do you say such a thing? Because I'm really not the warrior. I have no such power. In the first place, I don't really know what is happening. And for you to suddenly ask me to help you. You really don't know about the sorcery globe and about the disasters? They are not occurring in this village. Disasters are occurring throughout the world. You really do not know. I see. Let me explain. It started 3 months ago.
Oh boy.
Golly, this might take a while.
Oh yes.
I'm like 10 minutes away from my hour mark. On another continent located to the northwest of this village is the country called the Kingdom of El. One day, a meteorite suddenly landed in the village of Eluria, one of the domains of the Kingdom of El. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy VII meteor that didn't destroy the planet. At first, there was merely a fuss about it being an unusual meteorite, but soon, eventually, unusual occurrences began to happen. The previously peaceful Kingdom of El began to be suddenly plagued with many groups of demons, which became violent.
As opposed to nice demons?
Nothing like this had ever happened before. That is, until that meteorite fell. So do you think it's strange to believe that there is some connection? We came to call the fallen meteorite the Sorcery Globe, or the Stone of Sorcery. No matter how I think about it, I can only assume that this stone is the source of all of the misfortune.
You can barely see that.
The sorcery globe fell to the ground suddenly, and now you appear suddenly. If that meteorite is the source of all the misfortunes, then we felt that you are the only one who could put an end to them. But disasters are occurring even now throughout the world. Earthquake swarms, the likes of which we have never seen. Animals turning into demons. Someday these misfortunes will fall upon this village also. But I have no such power. I would have no chance against the meteorite that is able to cause such misfortune. So where exactly do you come from and where are you going? That I can't easily explain. Even if I were to explain, I doubt you would understand. The only thing I could say is that I did not come from of my own will, but rather I came here by accident. You are being so vague that I have trouble understanding. Obviously. He just told you. Yeah. Yet that is all I can say.
Sorry, I'm invested.
I see. Since you deny it so forcefully, what you say must be the truth. So I see that you really are not the warrior. No. I'm sorry. I know that this must be a disappointment to you. Yes, but it is our misunderstanding. That is not something that you need to worry about. I am sorry about that. Rena? Please leave her alone for a while. She must have believed that you really were the warrior. She will calm down pretty soon. Rena.
Man, that hurts.
Mr. Claude, I have one request of you. In the future, please avoid any actions which may be misunderstood. I am talking about your sort of light. As I explained earlier, the people's hearts are filled with uncertainty due to the sorcery globe. At such a time, there may be people who confuse reality with legend. It is not unreasonable to expect them to want to cling to hope, like Rena. If the hope can never come true, then it is best not held in the first place. Please, do as I ask. I understand. I will be more careful. So, Mr. Claude, what do you intend to do from now on? To be honest, I'm not sure. I want to look around and see if I can at least find some clues. If that is so, then why don't you stay for a while in this village? You may find out something here. If you need a place to sleep, you can stay at my house. I wouldn't want to impose. It is not imposition. I have caused you much imposition myself. Well, if you say so, then I will take you up on your offer. That is the sound of healing and MP restoring.
You're sleeping. In layman's terms.
Did you sleep well? Yeah, thank you. I probably shouldn't say yeah. The mayor's downstairs. Okay? Excuse me, lady. I need down. Good morning, sir. Oh, you finally woke up. Yes, I slept well. That is good. Now, Mr. Claude, if you cannot find out what you want in this village, try going to the town of Salva, north of Arlia. It is a mining town. Many people from throughout the continent travel there. You may hear something useful there. Thank you for everything. Think nothing of it. Oh yes, please take this sword. Your sort of light attracts too much attention, so you get tired. When you get tired, feel free to use downstairs bedroom and take your rest.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'll explain why that audio was split. The camera I was using would start up a new recording cycle every, like, at the 57-minute mark. And I have no idea why it does that, and I don't think there was an option to turn it off, and I'll never know if there was an option to turn it off because the camera pretty much died 4 years ago. So Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Long sword. Take care when you go. Oh, that's an updated automatically thing. Alright, that's good. Yay, I got my sword and my armor. Thank you very much, game. I wonder if Rena is still here. Let me see. I'm not gonna end this session yet. Rena's not here. Ah, man, where is she? Where have you gone, Rena? You can't leave your mother like this.
Oh, this is going to... Okay, it'll be a minute.
Mister? What is it? If you leave the village, you should stay close to the road. They say the forests are dangerous. Thank you. I'll be careful. Alright, I assume Rena is probably in the next town. But however, I think that's
Why would
gonna
she?
be it for this session of Star Ocean: The Second Story. Next session, we'll be going to the town of Salva, and hopefully we'll meet up with Rena over there. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you guys like this session, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please do what you must. It'll really help me out a lot. And as always, I will see you the next time I'll play Star Ocean: The Second Story.
I mean, she's not going to Selva just yet. She has to be kidnapped first. Alright, so yeah, that was the first session. Now let's take a look at the first Rena story video.
Welcome to Rena's side of the story. First thing, of course, we see is the entire scenery and coolness, and then a giant lighting ball landing towards the ground, right next to the village of Arlia. I'm sure we'll see why later. It was a beautiful day in the village of Arlia. Rena wanted to go to the Shingo Forest, again for the umpteenth time. And of course her mother says, don't go, it's dangerous. And of course, Rena neglects to listen.
I say
So
of course
she
a
goes
lot.
to the Shingo Forest, and she decides to go deeper into it, and it doesn't seem all that bad. Whoops, spoke too soon. But that's okay, Mr. Claude C. Kenny's there to save Rena from danger. I want that gun. Rena realizes that this man is not ordinary. And in a good way, not in a bad way, just so you know. And she waits, pretty much like what Claude said. And instead of Rena just going to her home and Claude pretty much looking around the village himself, Rena shows him around the village. Well, that's different. We are about to go inside her home. Rena tells us to stay outside.
I wouldn't
because
say
she
that's
has-
different. Rena... Well, no? Yeah, she goes home, and then he meets Westa. And... No. Hang on. Let me see.
To clean up with their mother. Then Rena told her mother that she pretty much found the warrior, as told in quote-unquote the prophecy, I assume. I don't know. Oh, the warrior of the legend. Thanks. And of course she tells us to wait outside a little longer. And then the mother told us to go find Claude, so we tried doing that. It took forever. You literally have to freaking go inside every home in this village and talk with every person. And in the end, where the frig was Claude? Right there. Thanks. After the meal, Rena went downstairs, and she went to the mayor's house, hoping the mayor would be home. And Rena told the mayor that she found the warrior of the legend. Or warrior of legend, I don't know. We make it back to Rena's home, and apparently Westa told Claude that he's the warrior. And of course Claude was confused. And then we get this whole explanation scene. And of course Rena's kind of down, thinking that what she probably thought was not. And so Rena wanted to go to a place where she can calm. And last we see her walking towards the Shingo Forest.
Where she can feel relaxed. I will say... Okay. Alright. Well, that was the first session of Star Ocean and the first video of Rena's story. So... Let's switch this. Take this off and... Okay. I will say... not a whole lot happened in the first session. It was just exposition. Bring this up. There we go. Just exposition. Only one battle happened. So, and apart from me not reading well enough, I wasn't that bad. I do know, I do know that my gameplay wasn't up to par later on, and I eventually did get better. So, yeah, I guess. What else? In Reina's story, I do know that when I was explaining what happened, it was all done in one take. I didn't do any retakes. So, let's see. I do know that in my playthrough, I tried implementing my own voice acting. And looking back now, it probably wasn't good quality of voice acting, so yeah. My brain's not here at the moment, so pretty much just going on autopilot. So yeah. Oh, and I do own a pair of S-video cables for the original PlayStation, so if I were to replay Star Ocean, the second story, again, it would be through that. Although Second Evolution for the PlayStation Portable is my preferred way of playing Star Ocean 2. And yeah, same thing with Star Ocean First Departure. And yeah, it's thanks to that playthrough that I've become a fan of Star Ocean. So much so, let me see if I can pull this up. And I'll exit this out and pull up this. Go here. I might as well pre-set this. And details list. And I think it's just those two. Yeah, just two. Okay. I guess I could show this right now. So, yeah, it's thanks to pretty much all of Star Ocean in general that I started making my own guides for the series. So, let's do this. Yeah. Reina scenario, this is how I would structure a full guide on YouTube if I were to play Star Ocean Second Evolution. Like, after video 1, it'd be the opening, and then video 2 would be the Warrior of Light and the Sorcery Globe. So literally the first 3 parts that you just saw would be one video. Reina kidnapped being its own separate video, and then after saving her, private actions and all that, and setting myself up before I meet Celine in Cross. So yeah, great live stream. Oh, I hope so. I felt like after the Sorcery Globe explanation, I didn't really say much. Like I said, my head's not there today, so I probably might react to things a little bit slow, or might not be able to say what's on my mind. So, but yeah, this is my complete guide for Star Ocean Second Story. I actually did do the bonus dungeon in Second Evolution as Claude, but not as Reina. So again, I don't know what to say after that. Just to show you that I did do all this. And the one game that I'm having trouble playing through, surprisingly, is Till the End of Time, because I will say this. Okay, no one asked for this opinion of mine, but if you were to ask me my top 3 best Star Ocean games and the top 3 worst Star Ocean games, the top 3 best so far is number 1, Second Story and Second Evolution. Number 2, The Last Hope. And number 3, First Departure. And for the top 3 worst Star Ocean games, Number 1 would be integrity and faithlessness. Number 2 would be till the end of time. And number 1 is kind of it's kind of a placeholder, but number 3 will be the original Star Ocean, mainly because of how unfinished the later half of the game is. So, yeah. And so far, like I said, I am playing the Divine Force for the PlayStation 5, and I'm playing as Raymond right now. So, I mean, lately I've been playing less video games, mainly due to stress, so that passion for gaming has kind of died for a bit, so I'm waiting until that spark comes back. But yeah, switch to this. Alrighty, and bring this up. And how's the stream quality? It's still pretty good. I am an hour and a half in. Man, I think I have enough time to do my reaction to my first session of Chrono Trigger, so I think I'll continue doing that. Yeah, Chrono Trigger. I thought it would be a good idea to play a game that was considered a masterpiece by many an old school gamer. And, you know, I've heard many good things about Chrono Trigger, and I downloaded it on Nintendo Wii through Virtual Console a couple of years before the Let's Play started. And, you know, I thought I would give it a shot, and I did. I'll tell you my opinion on Chrono Trigger after viewing the first session. So, yeah, if you've seen my Let's Play of Chrono Trigger, you know what my opinion of that game is. So, alrighty, so let me see how long. Let's close this. Let's see how long this is. I don't want to go that over. Seriously? It's that long? I hope not. That means I cut out a lot of things. Huh. It's actually not that long. I think I did cut out some things. Alright. Okay. So, let me set this up then. Set this up. There we go. That looks good. I guess I can... Nah, I'm not going to close this window. Alrighty, session 1 it is. So let's go ahead and react to my first session of Chrono Trigger. According to this, it's only 40 minutes long.
Xean here, and welcome to this next Xean Plays, this time in Chrono Trigger.
You know, it's funny, I actually showed my brother and sisters a couple of sessions of Chrono Trigger just to see if I could get a reaction out of it, and boy, as soon as we got to the fake Chancellor, my younger sister was having a field day with that guy.
I have to be honest with you guys. I've never played Chrono Trigger before in my life. Well, kind of. I've only played like 10 to 15 minutes of it, but that's about it. So up until I reach that point, then I'm going to be playing this game blind.
And I believe at that point is when Marl disappears and Luca comes into the story.
So let's get started. Battle mode, active or wait. Enemies will attack even if you're not ready. Take your time to choose items and fight strategically. I'm gonna choose this one first. Chrono. If a character has his own original name, I'm just gonna keep with it.
What's funny, later on down the line, I started to hate the name Chrono. I mean, after saying it again and again, especially when characters' dialogues were side by side, and they're calling his name. I think I even said that later on. I'm like, I don't think I like that name.
And let's see. I'm playing this on the Wii Virtual Console. I do not have an SNES, so yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I'm using a pair of headphones for this playthrough. So yeah, you won't be hearing the game's audio through the camera this time. You'll be hearing the capture audio.
Yeah. The first Let's Play I've done is the first where I used proper headphones. But I still used a camera as my microphone, so I don't know.
So that's a plus. And let's see.
Although that headset caused me trouble because I didn't have any AV inputs where I could... Let me see. I didn't have any AV inputs where I could plug in a headphone jack. So I had to rely on a pair of audio cables that had a headphone jack input for the headsets just to get it to work. And even then, sometimes the cable would disconnect itself if I was moving my head a little bit too much.
Oh yeah. I want to take a break from Star Ocean for a while.
Oh yeah.
Because I just want to start this off.
Yeah, I think I was doing the things I've missed in Star Ocean, which I'm actually glad I did something like that. And after playing through the games multiple times just to see what I've missed on either side of the scenario, I think it was on disc 2 of the Things I've Missed series that I decided to take a break and then start playing Chrono Trigger. And then I finished the Things I've Missed series after failing to complete Chrono Trigger.
Chrono. Chrono. Good morning, Chrono. Come on, sleepyhead. Get up. Ah, Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. I'm also going to cut down my recording time to 50 minutes.
Okay, that's the reason why the length is shorter than usual. It's so that I don't have any audio cuts in the camera recording.
Since I am recording this in 60 frames per second, yeah, my computer can't handle more than an hour. Proof.
That too. I don't know. Amanda, I'm not sure if you've seen my first live stream of this series, but I did show my first laptop, and that was the laptop I used to edit my videos for the longest time, and the strength of that laptop was good enough. It wasn't until I started playing higher quality games that the computer pretty much couldn't handle very long sessions. So yeah, that's the reason why I had a short. It was very evident in, I think it was evident in Heaven's playthrough of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. There are some times where there's a little bit of jump cuts, and that's because of recording failures. But yeah, I wanted to make sure Chrono Trigger was a relatively good quality playthrough to watch. So that's why the length of each session is 50 minutes, which again explains why this session is only 40 minutes. I guess I've cut out 10 minutes worth of things in there. Missed the first live stream. Oh well. When you have the time, you can go ahead and watch it. I do discuss a little bit of history before I started Let's Playing, so.
The final session of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door when it comes to the Pit of 100 Trials. Ah, this music. Finally, by the way, that adventure friend of yours. Oh dear, I've forgotten her name. Luca. That's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. You know, the first time I actually heard music from Chrono Trigger was in a series of videos.
Yeah.
It involved Super Smash Bros. Melee. There's a YouTuber named Smash Tom. He is actually still up.
And I think he is still up.
Yeah, he is actually still up. He doesn't make... I'm not sure if he makes Smash Bros. Videos anymore. But he plays, I think, obscure games. He used to have a video series where he himself is versing 3 Smash Brothers Melee characters, all at level 9. And I should know because I favorited all those videos once.
Yeah, to elaborate, the video I was talking about was him playing as Yoshi versing 3 level 9 computer-controlled characters. And the music he used in that video came from Chrono Trigger. And I did favorite all those videos back then, but I think he has deleted them or unlisted them or privated them because, well, no. If he had unlisted them and privated them, they would still be in my favorites. So I guess he deleted them some years later. So, yeah, I kind of miss those videos. It takes me back to when I was just a teenager.
And they're not up on YouTube anymore. Don't bother looking for them. Hello, who are you? Whoops. Ouch, that hurt. Don't you mean that hurts? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. I'll go look for it. It's just right there, lady. Oh, thank goodness. My pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yep. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Why not? You're a true gentleman. Oh, by the way, my name is, Marl. Alright. Marl. And you're? Chrono. What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now,
I beg to differ.
You know, I would name my character Xean.
That'd be
only
weird.
Because this person doesn't talk at all.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I don't like naming my... Like, if there's a silent protagonist or if there's an option to rename the player character, I don't like the idea of giving them my YouTube name or even my real-life name. So I would stick with their default name. Or in the Persona series specifically, I would... Since their default names aren't there, it's empty. So I would name them after existing characters from the anime that I watch. So
You have 0 silver points. Want to exchange that much? No. I'm sure I could freaking play around here for a while, but... no thank you. What's the big deal? So what if we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago? Whatever that's all about. And since this is going to be recorded by just 15 minutes, I'm probably going to split this to 2 parts per session. This is Lean Square.
The start of
They
the
say
Xean
people
Plays,
who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives.
where a session is 2 parts.
Chrono, I'm having a great time. Luca's desire is all set up. She's at the north end of the...
Why did I have trouble there?
Alright. I don't have time to play around. Let's just continue on. I think hold the B button. Yep. Hold B button, you sprint. Hold your horses. I want some candy.
Yeah, my live streams are still archived, so it's even saved in the playlists.
Oh. Give me just a second. Take all the time you need, I guess. Hi, I like to have some. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Anyways, let's just keep going. Tavern. Step right up. Any of you who have the time and the courage, our Super Dimension Warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Yeah, one downside about recording this in 480p is, for some reason on my TV, I can view it only widescreen, not full screen. I hope that's fixed whenever I get a new TV.
That eventually I do have a brand new used TV that I got from a friend a while back, and it does fix the full screen and widescreen issue I have when recording 480p content. So yeah, on my old TV, it didn't matter if you're recording this in 4:3 on the display. There isn't an option to shrink down the screen size. It's either wide, like a little bit tall. I forgot what the options were called, but none of them were full screen.
Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Chrono? Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun.
I'll tell you why they won't use the telepod. They know what's going to happen. They can see into the future.
Just hop onto the left pod. Alright. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. I need to grab my water. It's just right over there.
I think I recorded this during the summer. I don't think I had the ceiling fan on because it would...
That was great.
It would get caught in the audio mix. So I always had water on standby.
Now, if only the stuff on my floor would move out of the way.
It was a very messy room. This was still back in California.
So how was it? Want to try it again? You know what? I'm going to try it again.
Just to be on the safe side.
All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Oh wow, that was great. I sound so enthused. Hey, you want to try it, Marl?
Like the parrots from SpongeBob. This is great.
Hey, Chrono. How'd you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono. I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as the vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine.
I didn't know he was referring to her as the vision of...
Sure about this? There's still time to change your mind.
Beautiness.
Well, I've tested this twice. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Schmuck bait.
No way. Throw the switch. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears after I take a sip. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm ready to applaud. It's not going to happen.
What's happening? My pendant. It's... Huh?
You know, I actually found something today that kind of looks like it. Let me change perspectives to show you. That's not the button I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I found this today at my job. Actually, it looks more like the teleporters from Dot Hack. Alright.
Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. Okay. What's going on, Luca? Where is she?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. This soon in the game? What are we going to do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna grab this. Chrono? You're actually going to do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't had any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key. So hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All systems on. Blah, 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 blah. Power to full. Roger. More. Give me more power. Roger. There, we did it. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The only way to go through there is using Marl's pendant, so how the heck was Luca able to go through there? Then again, she's smart.
Trippy.
Hmm.
One problem with this.
Oh,
This
right.
game has one little nitpick. It keeps changing what format it is.
Yeah.
Like at first it's full screen, and then at the same time the bottom of the row is some of the bottom of the row is gone.
Yeah.
Which is weird. So yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I judge the screen size based on how the Wii menu looks in full screen, so I would crop that, and it stays like that until I'm done recording, so this is what you get.
Uh-oh. I spent way too long here, I think. Don't explain stuff, Xean. You're gonna get yourself killed. Attack! Dang it.
Do you want to die? Well,
There.
death by explanation.
Oh, I should have checked my settings first. That's fine. The active time battle thing is actually a bit quicker than what I imagined. As long as these idiots don't freaking attack me, I should be fine. Let's just keep continuing. And let me see. Since this being an RPG, I assume that the menu button is the top button. Yes,
Yep.
it is. Let's see. That's just a check. I think that's just the status screen. Items. I don't think I have any medicine, so I can't heal myself. And, oh. I don't think I can save here. Can I? No. Alright. Alright, let's... Oh. Oh, stupid birds.
You know, a stork delivers babies, not monsters.
So, it's pretty much like any other Square game in the 90s. Other than... minus the fact that yeah, I've learned Cyclone. Nice. Minus the fact that you don't, what's that word? Ooh, I got Tonic, which is, I guess, the 90s version of Potion.
I've never been a fan of 90s translation of RPGs. I actually prefer their updated re-release retranslations, since they're properly translated.
Power Gloves. I'm gonna put that on right now.
Which is precisely why I don't like Frog's Shakespearean
Gloves,
dialogue.
gloves. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I think I was gonna say...
It's okay.
Well, you
The
know what I mean. You don't actually turn into a battle thing. Into the field battle, you know.
Turn-based
I can explain squats.
screen transitions, I believe. That's what you're looking for.
Because if I try, I'll get myself killed.
Because here, this is turn-based, but kind of a pseudo-turn-based.
Oh, doesn't this monster take a few hits? Nope. That's good. 7 experience. Got that. Ta-da. Got 1 tonic. Nice. Hold on for just a second. If you're wondering, I'm obviously playing this on the Wii Virtual Console.
I mean, you just said that, yes.
I'm using the Classic Controller Pro.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm so used to PlayStation controllers.
Which is funny because the Classic Controller is basically a Wii PlayStation 2 controller.
Oh, I think I know how this works.
Oh,
Alright, never mind
yeah.
then. Let's just keep going on. Ah, there we go. And I actually know where I'm supposed to go, but let me visit these towns first. Talk! I'm Banta, the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. Or Lien, or something like that. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell. But now it's back to business as usual. My husband wants a daughter who is as intelligent as she is beautiful. Alright.
A start to a beautiful conversation that leads to nowhere.
Don't tell me they all live in big homes. A millennial fair? Where? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st king of Guardia reigns. We've been at war for years. When will it end? Well, I don't know yet. Before I actually go up, let me go here. Cathedral. Oh dear. It looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Are you the place to rest? No, of course not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Just by the way she said that, I am scared beyond compare. Anyways, let's go up where we need to be. Guardia Forest. Anyways, uh-oh. Alright, I want to try something out here. Cyclone! Nice. Oh my god, this guy has 2 hits on him, I think. Don't taunt me. Ten experience, nice. Got some tonics. Ooh, I leveled up, nice. I hope I do well in this game than I did with most.
Oh boy.
Power tab.
Wait until you hear my thoughts after viewing this session.
Oh, I might as well heal myself right now. Tonics, tonics, tonics. Alright. Ooh, what's this?
A
It's
trap.
A trap, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Excuse me.
Haha! Yeah. I am awesome. Yeah, I'm not as loud as usual.
Oh
But
yeah.
that's fine. You guys.
Yeah, I think throughout almost the entirety of this playthrough, I was tired. I guess it didn't help matters that I woke up early just to play this game. And let's see, this was late 2015, early 2016. Yeah. I think I was going through some personal issues, so...
It just came here for the game, I assume. great Jesus. Wait, I want to do a cyclone right there. Oh, really now? Aha! Since you're far away, you can't attack me! Ha ha ha! You guys are weak!
Yeah, you say that, sir. You say that.
Alrighty then. Keep going. Up is obviously where we need to go, but let me check here first. There is nothing. Alright. Going down there is just the way we freaking came. Great. Luckily, you guys are in the same freaking thing. Oh, yeah. Ooh, since I'm out of MP, how the heck do I get more MP? Other than just leveling up.
I don't think leveling up fills up your HP
Ooh,
nor
nice.
MP. Case in point.
Even if I do level up, I don't gain back some
Yeah.
MP. Alright, what's over here?
Just go up. It's not worth it.
Ooh! Sealed with a mysterious energy. Oh, great. It's another one of those. Kind of like in Xenosaga when there's some Jesus. When there's sealed doors. Ooh, I could probably save on the world map. Yes, I can. That was a quick save. Guardia Castle. Let's go. Halt. Who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Haha. Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lian. I guess I'll pronounce it as Lian. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. I ain't gonna giggle for you guys. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're supposed to be where the queen is. And after our discussion, that's when I'm playing the game blind. Let's see, she is right up there, but let me talk to this guy first. The queen seems to be waiting for you upstairs. Yep. Let's just quick run our way up there. She's not here.
You missed a chest.
Here. Not here. She's right here, I think. The queen awaits. Yeah, she is.
Okay, now we're in session 2, and let's check the status of the stream again. It's still good. Streamlabs is still good. I'm amazed it's still good. Oh well, let's continue.
There she is. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. How long have I been playing? 23 minutes. Alright. Come nearer, sir. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone calls me Lian. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow, I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. Obviously, the room's blue. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Ow. Didn't we have this scene once? I forgot what game I played. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared.
I forgot too.
Please. Chrono. Help me. Uh-oh. Our princess has been captured. We gotta rescue
Not
her.
really. Well,
Alright, let's go.
one person's captured, but it's not the princess. And even then, she's mistaken for a queen.
Suddenly, this place... Oh, now there's music.
You missed the chest again.
Bit of a delayed reaction. Chrono. Okay, now I'm playing the game blind.
Mm-hmm.
And Luca's here. You're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Marl is that Princess Nadia. Wait, Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Leanne.
I can't read here either.
They're multiplying!
I don't know if you
Leanne
got
has
that
been
reference.
As I recall,
But speaking of the Winnie the Pooh movie, the 2011 animated film, back in when I made that reference in Star Wars Second Story, what you just heard there, they're multiplying, was a reference to the Book of Pooh.
someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Uh-oh. Marl looks so much like Leanne that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... Marl will simply disappear. There may be still time. If we could save Leanne, history as we know it will remain unchanged. Should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry. We have to find the real queen. Alrighty, and she's in our party, I think. Yeah, she's in our party. She's level 2. And speaking of which, what can she do? Okay, she's got fire and I got lightning, of all things. Bandana doesn't do squats.
I remember watching a review of someone discussing Chrono Trigger and how Marl ceasing to exist should affect us in a way that we don't remember her. Therefore, we shouldn't be doing this. And then there are other forms of media where they discuss that time traveling and going through different dimensions shouldn't affect any outcome. Which begs the question as to which type of theory. Well, then again, it's a theory. Theories are just theories. They're not correct. So, who knows?
Tech. Oh, that's how I... Flame toss. Slash. Slashes. Slash attack. Okay. That's all I really need to know. So let's get out of here and find Marl. After I save. Alright. Oh, good grief. Okay, let's see what you got here, Luca. No, I can't do squat!
Yeah, this may be a somewhat boring viewing of
No, you can't do anything.
this session in particular, considering that I think I remember
Oh well.
getting lost.
Nice. Man, you're chaining those combos there, Chrono. I mean, you're doing an absolutely fantastic job. Let Luca have the glory for once. Oh, birds. Did I miss? No, I did not miss a thing. Oh, that's a miss. Ah.
And speaking of close-up and far-away shots,
There we go.
I forgot Luca has
Got
2
9
ways of
experience
attacking.
points. Got 3 tech points. Got all that money. Got heal. I assume heal is healing status elements in this game, obviously. Uh-oh, where am I supposed to go?
Down.
Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. There we go. Dude. I swear, did I miss an in?
There is a slight audio delay, but it's only because of the way I try to sync my audio when editing.
I think I missed an in. Hang on. Oh, market. That's what I missed. Yeah, let's talk to him. No window shoppers. What do you want? Jeez. Rip off. Alright, I can give you an iron blade. Dart gun. Karate gi. And a bronze helm. Let's start with weapons first. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough. Eh, you both are doing okay, but let me see if I can actually get you some better garments here. Oh, this is just helm. Thanks, see ya. Whatever. Alright, that one. Alright. Can I sell, please?
Of course.
I can sell. No window shoppers, my butt. Got any... Yeah, you do. Yep, cure status. Have a feeling that would have done it. 7. And 9. Revive. I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon, so I really don't need that. Shelter. Ah, nice. I swear I should really get that for whenever I get Marl back. Although I really should invest in weapons. Nah. I'm done. Whatever, sir. Alright, I guess we'll go down. So, let me save. Alright, let's go. I have a feeling I can't cross here, huh, sir? 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 The bridge is being fixed because Magus's army trashed it. But until Sir Cyrus returns, we'll fight Magus's army tooth and nail. Yeah? Do I have to speak to the king?
Yeah, this is where I...
Oh, good grief. I
Yep.
probably have to.
This is where I'm lost. This is going to be hard to watch.
Yeah, Luke learned Flame Toss. Oh. I gotcha. I gotcha. Words that are not highlighted mean that I have to learn it. Gotcha. Alright, let me see if I can speak to the king. Kingy. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the queen. But can you tell me what happened? Leanne's acting rather odd, and she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me. You must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters, downstairs to the left. Thank you. I actually need that. You said downstairs to the left, genius.
Yeah. You gotta love my passive-aggressive text.
Yep. I think this is it. Take a snooze. Yeah. God, these earphones hurt if I wear it like this, where one ear is not on the other, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, the first headset I ever purchased were a brand of headphones by Skull Candy. Yeah, after moving to Oklahoma, I lived in a travel trailer, and the headset, in that heat, the adhesion inside fell out of alignment, and I couldn't place it back in properly, so yeah.
There, much better. Although the problem is I can barely hear myself. Let's talk to these guys. Zanzan Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the queen. Talk to the maid if you need a rest. Aw, man. Oh, if only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, haven't you? I guess. If he were here, this whole mess would... with the queen would never have happened. Great. Am I gonna have to find Sir Cyrus? He wasn't at the mountains where I was, right?
No. You're going to go back to the mountains, aren't you? Yeah, I get the feeling.
Oh, great, I'm gonna be freaking lost.
You already are lost. Yeah.
She was waiting for me, she's not up there.
Oh boy.
She's escaped, but how? She was in the secured room. Ooh, can we follow him? The frig are you going, old man? Oh no. I'm gonna be lost.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is gonna take a while, guys.
You should talk to people more.
Found. Now we could concentrate on the war. Queen's gone again, good sir. Sir Cyrus was the commander of the knights. His mission was to protect the king and queen. He and a friend left on a journey 10 years ago. No one has heard from them since. She has dismissed you already. You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course not. Are you sure? Sure. Did you notice anything odd about the queen? I guess. Just as I thought, she claims she's not Leanne. There's something different about her. Don't mention this to anyone. I grow so tired of the gossip around here. These guys look like the freaking... Look like those freaking thingamabobs that Vegeta made at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
Cybermen? Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic because the artist for this game is Akira Toriyama.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, sir.
Ooh, nice. Millennial Fair? What, are you crazy? What nonsense? You're full of nonsense. Well, now you tell me. Yeah, leveled up. Nice. Whoa, what the heck is that? Really? What did you find? A hairpin?
You know, my younger sister, whenever she gets her desktop, she said she wanted to make a compilation video of my Let's Play of Chrono Trigger, except it's going to be called Xean's Chrono Triggers. The things that trigger me in this game, which, oh boy, there's no shortage of content in this playthrough.
That's Guardia's royal crest. Oh great, a cult.
Yeah. No wonder 10 minutes of footage
I pressed right and she turned left.
was cut
How
out.
does that work?
I was lost for a good majority of the session.
Oh great, they're coming closer. Come on. Ooh, combine. What can I do? Ooh, let me do this. Ah, I've heard about this. Combining your attacks to defeat one's enemy. That's actually pretty neat.
It is. There are a lot of neat things about
Three
this
things I've
game.
heard about this game is the combined attacks, the time traveling,
And whatever
and
the third
hard
thing
bosses.
is. The hard bosses. Okay.
Let's just attack you.
Really?
Somebody knocking the door? No. Alright. Whoops. Oh, it's the music. There's like a door knocking sound on the freaking music. That's what tripped me.
Whoops.
Whew, that was close. Ah. Hey, are you a frog? Lord Thangar and without
Yes.
Thouert
Oh, dear.
allowing the enemy in. What the heck?
I do not like his dialogue one bit.
Thouert here to save the queen. The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, is the talking frog... It's a talking frog. I hate frogs. Thou... I'm gonna try. Thou guys, doth not incur thy trust.
Sounds like I'm having a
Speak normally,
stroke.
good sir. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad, person, frog thing. I mean, Chrono, what should we do? Go with the frog. I mean, we're trying to save the queen too. I'll just handle with it. I mean, deal with it. Him. What's your name? What? Really?
I do like that reaction.
Alright, nice to meet you, frog. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. That I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna actually end this session off here. Anyways, that will be it for this session of Chrono Trigger. Next session, we're gonna search for a hidden door in this area. Anyways, other than me being lost halfway through, thank you for watching. If you guys liked this session, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please do what you must. It'll really help me out a lot. And as always, I will see you the next time I play Chrono Trigger.
Alrighty, that is my reaction to the first session of Chrono Trigger. Let me go ahead and close out everything since we're pretty much done reacting to all of this. Minimize everything out of the way and bring up this. The view count is... The view count. The live stream is still good. Alright. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. Since I don't need this, I'm not hearing any audio. Alright, so what do I think? Apart from getting lost and me stumbling upon my reading, I mean, it isn't too bad, but I've been saying that a lot with my first sessions. They're not too bad. Isn't that funny? Like, things don't start off well enough, but as soon as you keep going, then it starts to become good. Although, in this case, there are some good parts about my playthrough, I can imagine, like my legit reactions to certain things that surprised me, like Frog's name. And let's see. Yeah, there were some other moments too, that I can't think of any. But, yeah, I wouldn't say this is my best playthrough. Far from it. Because my opinion of the game changes here and there throughout the years, where at first I said, like, it's not a masterpiece like anyone claims it is, and then there is an unreleased Chrono Trigger video I made a while back, and I'm not sure if I'm going to show it anytime soon, but I did mention in that video that it's not as bad as I thought, but it's not a masterpiece like people say it is. Now, I mean, there are a lot of good ideas in that game. Like, graphically it looks good. The music is great. The gameplay is interesting. The one major, like, a couple of major issues I have with the game are the very, very, very short character development in between story elements. The one story events, I meant. The one I could think of on the top of my head immediately is when you first meet Robo in the future. You just meet him, and then like no less than 20 minutes later, he gets attacked by his brothers, and you're supposed to feel bad for him. And I'm just thinking, I just met him. I mean, I do know that you can feel a deeper connection the instant you meet someone, and you want to make sure that they're not in any harm in any way, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't really feeling that deep of a connection with most of the characters in the game. I guess it didn't help matters that the game itself is not that long. And what else? Oh yeah, a good majority of the bosses in that game love to counterattack, which that, in my opinion, is not good game design. It's actually pretty darn cheap. The one exception I could think of is when versing the Lavos spawn. I remember doing area of effect moves on them constantly, and they would keep continually countering attack me. Truth be told, as I've learned as I was replaying that game a while back, if you target at their mouth, they won't... Yeah, they have 2 targets on them. You target at the mouth, they won't counterattack. I think they'll counterattack after a certain number of hits if you target right there. But apart from that, yeah, if you hit them on their shell, then yeah, they'll counterattack. And another major issue is that... Another major issue I have with the game is that after Chrono dies, that's pretty much when anything you do in the game becomes optional. Even through my perspective, beating the game is entirely optional. So yeah, I couldn't beat the game. I couldn't get the ending I wanted. Even years after, I can't beat the final boss no matter how strong I get. So I mean, I did off camera beat him once, but after I did that, I stopped playing, and I was for sure going to do it again through recording, but it always happens. You record yourself and something bad goes wrong, so something bad goes awry. So yeah, that's my playthrough that's my reaction to the first session of Chrono Trigger. It didn't help matters that I was tired throughout the darn Let's Play. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And the live stream has actually gone on at a pretty considerable length without any hiccups, so I think I'll leave it here. So yeah, thanks Amanda for sticking around throughout the entirety of this live stream of mine. But next live stream, which I think I might do tomorrow, but we'll see. Since tomorrow's the 4th of July, I don't have to work tomorrow, so yeah, we'll see. If I do live stream tomorrow, it will be me reacting to my first sessions of Tales of the Abyss and Infinite Undiscovery, my final 2 Let's Plays I've done before I hit a huge hiatus. So yeah, thank you very much, Amanda. I appreciate it. So I'll see you on my next live stream. So bye for now.